one, action.
Perfect. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday to everyone.
Already.
I know, cruising through this week, cruising through this month.
Well, we're only on day 6, luckily, so.
But still, it's already February, so it's like crazy. Chase's birthday's in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
I know.
What are you going to get him?
It's kind of funny because he's getting married too,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're just picking stuff off of his wedding thing to buy him for his birthday.
That's cheating.
So,
well, at least there's already a list out there for you.
Exactly. Makes it easy, that's for sure. Well, welcome everybody, and today Cindy is going to do this cute, I'm going to show them, this is fun, super cute little bunny carrot table topper thingy for just in time for Easter. It's really, really cute. Did you do this, by the way? Mm-hmm. Yourself? Mm-hmm. No help from Kate?
Well, I asked her like the measurements, but other than that, I stitched it all myself.
I mean, look at her stitching is beautiful. So this nice little applique table topper, and this was sewn, huh? Mm-hmm. Wow.
No embroidery.
I am impressed with you.
Aren't you?
That's good. So this is what we're making today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I think you will. We do have a couple of fun announcements here. Tomorrow is our or what is it?
Comment sold.
Comment sold. I knew it was one of those sales. So it's our comment sold sale. So we have a lot of fun stuff again. Part of our every other Friday plan is to do one of these comment sold sales. So lots of fun for you. We will be here tomorrow at 2 o'clock. That'll be your regular live, and we'll have lots of fun things. Also, today's Serger class, thank you all for who attended. Kate was busy over there.
She
was like, she had 3 Sergers going on.
She needed to have like octopus arms because she...
Exactly, yeah, that's for sure. But I have not got the recording out yet. I will get it out right after live here. So I forgot to do that. Matt reminded me. He said, did you get that out yet? So we'll get that out to you right after live. And is there anything else? Kate, help me. Anything else? No?
I don't think so.
All right. So you ready to get started?
Yep, we have a couple different manager specials. So we are going to do...
I knew that already.
So this one is one... Okay.
Try that again.
This is 1 yard by 108 inches of fabric that we did show for comment sold. This is the last yard cut. So we are,
Yard.
One.
This is it?
Yeah.
One last yard.
Yes. So this is $9.99.
$9.99 for this. You cannot pass this
Yep.
up. So
I believe Kate said it's basically half off. So we have blue. So if somebody wants to purchase the blue one, the first one I see that says blue,
yeah,
okay,
say blue.
because alternatively we have 1 yard left of red. So the first blue I see and then the first red I see will be assigned to those.
$9.99. You can't beat that. So blue spelled B-L-U-E, not B-L-E-W.
Okay, you guys, I see a lot of different solds, and unfortunately we did have 2 different options, so I'll really need to see the color specified in order to be able to assign the product to those.
Perfect.
Okay, so, and then you want to do this?
Yes, we do have a giveaway. So this cute little heart table topper, or placemat, or you could use it as a hot pad because it's really thick. So there's all kinds of things you can use this for. And it's for Nancy Rust. Yay, Nancy.
Aw, yay.
I'll have this sent down to the Littleton store for you. So congratulations, Nancy. Hopefully you'll enjoy that for all the goodies that you bring in. So thank you, thank you.
Okay, so for the fabrics, I did see Nancy Russ comment first, so I will give Nancy the blue cut. But for red specifically, I see, I see Monica Brooks. So we will do Nancy for blue, Monica for red. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of work here for this table topper at the cutting table.
Yay.
For a larger surface. I do have a kit for today. It is $12.50.
Oh, yay.
Okay. It gets you the top, the back, the binding, and the pieces for your applique.
Perfect.
And your little ribbon for your carrot hairs. Okay.
And look at how cute that is. It's really a cute project today.
Well, thank you.
Especially for $12.50. You can't beat that.
Yeah. Okay, so what you're going to start off with your background fabric is an 18-inch square. I found my center by doing a line from edge to edge one way and a line edge to edge the other way. Okay?
Look at what you got going there. That's
Yep,
kind of cool.
I got a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, from there, okay, so you do need a ruler that's going to give you that 45-degree mark. Okay, so in order to get my diagonals, I guess I could have just done corner to corner, corner to corner, but just wanting to really make sure it was truly a 45-degree angle because some of us might not be able to cut straight.
Who? Not me.
Myself included. So, I lined up my 45-degree line, which is this one here. Luckily, it's marked 45. And I did place that on either my top bottom line or my side line, okay? And then I just marked and I made sure it went through the intersection. So in reality, I would want this here, okay? And I just drew a line.
Everybody's asking where the pattern is for this.
It is linked up there. I wrote instructions for it. It's all, I even gave you the diagram for the markings that
cool. Yay.
and a big picture of what it looks like.
And
okay?
it's on the website.
It's on our website. Yeah.
Okay, good. So it is on our website under the calendar tab, events, and today's date. So you should be able to find this, and this is a free pattern today.
Yes. Okay. So 45 degrees this way, then I rotated it. You can either rotate the fabric or rotate the ruler itself. And I did 45 degrees this way. Okay, so again, lining up that 45-degree line on my line and then just making sure it goes to the center point.
And then marking it.
And then drew a line and just extended it all the way through.
Woohoo.
Okay, so those lines are basically going to be the lines for our large carrots. Okay, I also did include a template. So we've got a large carrot and a baby carrot.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And the instructions completely.
Are they male or female?
I don't know.
If it's a
If
baby
there's
carrot.
a baby one, then it's got to be the mama. Mama carrot and a baby carrot.
Okay, good. That'll work.
Okay, and then to get our markings or our points for the baby carrots that go in between, so I just alternated in size. I marked from our center point up to 1/4 and over 7/8 of an inch. So I've got 1 point, 2 points, 3, and then 4.
Cool.
Okay, so on
Yeah, I guess the placement of these would be hard, huh?
So on Steam Esteem, I traced my carrots out. I traced 8 of the mommy ones, 8 of the baby ones, and actually only, I think I did 4. Oh no, I have that. There more over here. And I did 8 of the large hairs for the stems, whatever you want to call them. For the mommy one, the baby ones, I did the ribbon.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay.
So she did little baby ribbon for the baby carrots.
Okay. So again, you need 4 of each color of the carrots, 2 in large, 2 in small. 2 sets of large, 2 sets of small. And
all of this, by the way, is in your kit. So if you do want a kit, just let us know. Again, this is a free pattern. The kit is $12.50, and it's got all of your applique fabrics in there too.
There just is not, I didn't put any batting or anything in there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so once you've got all of your markings drawn out on your fabric, and you have all of your shapes traced, and then fused to your fabric, which I'm going to show you here what that kind of looks like. Okay, so I drew it onto my steam-a-seam. I need to peel this and fuse to the back of my fabric. The carrots are pretty much symmetrical, so there's no need to worry about flipping the design or anything like that. And then the little stems of the carrots, they're not symmetrical, but there's not really a right or a wrong way for them to go. So
there you go.
I just traced them with the template that I provided underneath my steam-a-seam, got a trace out, and then just fuse that to the back of my fabric. Okay? So
Hey,
let's
Kate, will you go check and make sure we've got inventory for these kits, because they're saying that they're sold out on the website.
So we need to go fuse these. So I've got the iron going on by the machine, and then we will cut these out just in case nobody's done this process before, and then we will stick them onto our fabric.
Perfect.
Okay, so steam-a-seam is double-sided, basically.
It's very fun.
So I drew on the gridded side. So I want to make sure when I peel that the sticky stuff stays on the gridded side. Okay. I'm going to stick this to the back of my fabric. And again, remember, it does not really matter the fact that it's reversed or whatever. Okay. Then we're just going to press and hold to adhere to the back. Yeah, it is hot. Okay. Once you've got that, we're gonna let it cool for a minute so it's not hot to the touch before we trim it out. So while this is cooling, let's go stick our carrots down.
All right.
Okay, so I did say that I alternated size. So
And so you're putting those on your little marks that you made. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Yep.
How
The only
fun.
thing is that I did it this way, but I didn't end up doing it this way like I should have. So that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do a baby one, a mommy one. Oh, I guess I should have said two. So on the not the ones where I just did the points, but the ones where I drew the lines, I also measured from the center 1 3/4 of an inch. That is where your large ones are gonna go.
Yep. Okay.
Just to make everything nice and consistent. Okay, so there.
And it doesn't really matter fabric choices. You're just doing them.
I did the same sequence all the way around.
Did you? Oh, cool. So look at how cute this is, though. That's really fun. And this is our project for today. Again, this cute little carrot table topper. And again, we do have a kit available for it. That's $12.50. And hopefully we're going to change the, Linda, we are going to change that on the website. Kate is going to do that right now, I believe.
All right, so.
Did you already peel your back on this?
No, I'm just putting them in order
before you do that.
Do something wrong.
Good idea.
And I'm one of those people that if I do it wrong, then I'm not going to like it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, we have fixed the inventory problem. My handy assistants took care of you guys. So again, if you want a kit, it is now available and you can even buy it.
Okay, so this is basically our layout. So now what I need to do is remove the gridded part of the steam-a-seam from the back, which if you just do a quick tear, it kind of helps that process move along. And then that leaves the stickiness on the back of our fabric. Okay, and then we're just going to stick them in place. Once they're all placed properly, then we'll use the iron to fuse them so they don't move around.
Perfect. Tom Hanks, or thanks. See how she spelled it? Pretty cute. So is that it for the manager specials, or were there more?
No, there is one more.
We've got more manager specials, everybody. Woohoo.
course, now I'm eyeballing that part.
Yeah, that's for
I
sure.
forgot to do those dots.
You know, that's the great thing about Steam-A-Seam, by the way. The Steam-A-Seam 2 is it is sticky. So she is actually adhering this to the fabric so it doesn't move on her.
But, so say now that I've placed this one, and now I don't like where this one is, until I fuse it, I can peel it off.
So Sybil did, again, the instructions are going to be not under the Facebook Live products. It's going to be under events on the calendar tab. So if you go to calendar and the drop-down menu will take you to events, and then today's date will show you the carrot table topper. If you click on that, you can get a copy of the instructions. So it's not going to be on the Facebook Live products. That's where you would buy the kit. Hopefully that's clear as mud for you there.
Mm-hmm.
Always like that saying.
I think Kate used that saying this morning.
Did you?
Maybe.
With her red or her blue group and her green group.
Oh yeah, I did use it.
Kate is getting all ready for comments sold for tomorrow. And I don't know, is this a sneak peek? Should I not show this?
I was going to say not intentionally.
Yeah, exactly. Look at how cute that is. See, that'll make you want to attend the sale just for that.
Don't worry, guys. We're halfway done.
We're cruising. Good job. Yay, Sybil. Good job. Sorry, that was confusing a little bit.
My purple went away on my fingers. So I was tracing all of this with a felt tip marker, and my hand was purple when I went
really?
to cut them all out.
Oops.
So probably don't do that.
It looks like a spirograph.
Okay, just a couple more.
Yeah, we're doing Christmas time fabric just in time for Christmas.
This isn't Christmas.
No?
No,
Is
it's
it?
snowman.
Oh, it's winter. I don't know. Snowmen sort of go with Christmas, right?
Well, they do, but this is more winter than it is Christmas.
And that should be fixed. So again, we did increase the inventory levels on the... So if you want to try again, you should be able to buy that kit. So sorry about that. I just love when they do updates to our system and they don't tell us about them. And it defaults to a new system now, so we just have to get used to that.
Okay. So at this point, I like positioning of all of these things. Okay. And I'm going to quickly trace out.
That is very, very true, Susan. She said it looks like the sun. You could just make a sunshine starburst little
Very
thing.
cute.
Margaret, we were going to do that, but Cindy's project today is going to take a while. So we probably won't start Mystery 56 until next week.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because some of these might take a little long to sew.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So
Oh, I
at
see.
least the cutting.
So, Kate, are you going to start the cutting today?
I have it ready just in case.
Oh, good. Okay. So never mind. Forget what I said. Kind of amazing because I never make mistakes, so I'm surprised.
Oh, we're totally surprised.
Okay, and so for these, I'm just cutting on the line, and not every carrot's the same, so don't worry about them being perfect.
Yeah, they could be baseball bats. They could be raindrops. They can be all kinds of things.
I'm not sure where you're seeing baseball bats.
I don't know. It looks like sort of like a bat.
Maybe with the right fabrics. Like a wood grain fabric.
And there you go.
All right, so the cutout pieces of the stem is again gonna go with the large carrots. And so what I did was just peel off our backing, lifted up the top round part.
Did it stick?
Yeah, but the paper part is sticking to my finger. So just lift
Oh,
up
did
this
you put-
little part
oh, I see. There
because
you go.
remember
Yeah.
it is repositionable until fused. Okay, so I've now basically assigned this green to that fabric, which I did opposite here, so that's cool. Switch
That's
up
what
a
it
little
was,
bit.
Nita. That's a great call. They're Flintstone bats.
I was gonna say they look a little bit more like a club than a bat.
That's right, a club. That's perfect. I love people's imaginations. Ice cream cones, that would be very good too.
I'm not sure I see ice cream cones.
I like this game though.
Okay, and then we'll do the other fabric and the other stem pieces that we've cut out for our other large carrot. And then the fun part is with the little ribbon.
Yes, Sally, we do have a kit. Now the kit is under the Facebook Live products. And again, it is $12.50 for this adorable project. It does include your ribbon. It includes everything except the batting. So it even includes the backing, right?
Yep.
Then the packing fabric is super cute. Look at it. Little bunny butts.
Yeah, I couldn't
Gotta
pass
love
up the
that.
bunny butts.
What?
I couldn't pass up the bunny
No,
butts.
you can't pass up the bunny butts. That's perfect. So again, everything is included in that kit. It's $12.50 for that. It's a cute little project.
Thanks.
Sally, you can buy by leaving a comment on here, or you can go onto the website. The website is aboveandbeyondsewing.com, and you'll go to the Facebook Live tab, and it'll be on the top of the Facebook Live products.
All right, so.
And you can do that directly through the website and PayPal.
Okay, I probably should have cut this before I had all of these pieces on here. That is for sure. But I would have wanted to, cut, yeah, but definitely before you would hear these down.
Maybe you should have
Fold in
here
half.
and then cut.
One way, then fold in half again the other way, and then fold in half one more time.
Wow. You're making a
Okay.
little pizza.
And then you want to measure from your center point 9 inches on both sides. So, I had a pen. Okay, so 9 inches, so that is here. And then we'll do 9 inches on this side, which is really actually right here at this point because it's an 18-inch square, so that makes perfect sense. And then we're going to just roughly create an arc from one point to the other. And it's not an exact science here.
You know, Linda, Kate is cutting some stuff out for tomorrow's for yesterday's sale. No, for tomorrow's sale for our comment sold sale.
Okay.
And you're going to just cut around that little arc.
I'm just going to cut, and that will create our circle.
This is just like a kindergarten art project where you can make circles, and we could make was it snowflakes? You used to cut like that.
Yep.
So again, she is cutting out for tomorrow's.
The rotary cutter.
Yeah, good idea. So Diane, tomorrow is at 2:00. So we've got the sale going on. Oh, look at you.
Wow.
That was just voila. You're right. That was awesome. Good job on that. So we are making this cute little table topper for just in time for Easter. Again, the kit is $12.50. The pattern is free, and you can find them all on the website.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of hit two birds with one stone. I've got my fusible batting here, which this I think I was using scraps that we had. So this is probably like a thicker Pellon batting. This is just ultra soft. So
Ultra soft works good.
Ultra
and you
soft
just
is
cut that
great.
18.
I love it.
18-inch square on that too, right?
I did. And it just about
I love the way you made your circle, by the way. That's very fun.
Well, thanks. All right. So as I fuse these down, I'm going to fuse this to our batting
Perfect.
for us to do our applique. All right.
I like multitasking like that.
Heck yeah. All right. So I'm going to do that. But the very last thing that we need to add are our little ribbon pieces. Okay, so for one fabric, so we'll say with the Pretty Petal fabric, I folded all of these in half. It is three 3-inch pieces per carrot.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so we'll do this one with the raw edges down. And I just lifted this up, push these down. And just kept.
You know, Linda, you might want to download our app. If you go to the either the Google App Store or the Apple App Store and do Above and Beyond Sewing, you can download our app, and that is a lot quicker to purchase on Comments Sold, because you can buy directly through the app, and it's an much easier way to actually participate in the Comments Sold sales. So go on there and do Above and Beyond Sewing, and you'll see our little logo, and you can download our app. It's very fun. We got our own app.
Yeah.
I feel so special.
All right. So then with the other fabric, this like linen texture one, I still fold them in half, but I put the folded half underneath. So then this one kind of has like loose little hairs.
That's pretty. Did they tell you to do that, or did you do that on your own?
I did that on my own.
Look at you.
Oh, this one's definitely got like some crazy stuff going on over here.
Needs a haircut.
There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going through and adding all these pieces as I go around. And as I fuse and everything, it should be connecting to our backing and also getting rid of our markings.
Well, that's no good. I wonder why you can't get the app to work. She is very creative, yes. Would you consider yourself creative?
I try to be.
Yeah? You do pretty good.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
That's
Sometimes
all right.
I definitely bite off a lot more than I can
Yeah,
actually
that's
chew.
You're cruising now. Good job. And those are all cut for them in the 3-inch pieces, or do they have to cut those?
I gave you 2 yards.
Okay, good. Okay, that's perfect.
So it's basically 9 inches per carrot, then you subcut those to 3 inches.
You know, For those of you who want our app, leave a comment here and I will forward you a link, because I know it's out there. I was just out there, and I do have a link for it.
I might have it too. I might be able to just do a post.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Yeah, sorry about that, Linda. That I've never personally purchased anything from us, so I don't know. Yes, I should try to do that sometime, so I know how that app works. And yes, the app is only for comments sold. So thank you, Melody, for clarifying that for everybody. That is a comment sold app. When we have a comment sold sale, that's when it will be active and working. Otherwise, you have to go to the website to make your purchases.
Not for comments sold. You do the
That's correct, yes. So
do the
comment sold, it's
sold
only guy.
and the
Yeah,
identifier.
exactly. That's right. Susan's so quick with the links. She's very fun.
Oh,
She's
amazing.
Yeah, she is.
I was gonna say I lost a set of hairs, but they're on the floor.
Oh no, they're over there. Oh no, never mind. Okay, you've got 2 more carrots to do after this. I like the ones with the
sticking up.
yeah, with the sticking up. They're the rebel carrots, the rebel baby carrots. Yeah, that's correct, Linda. So obviously you're figuring things out. All right, we got 1 more to go. Woohoo. You want to start cutting?
I will when Cindy starts stitching.
Okay.
All right. And Patrick's favorite for the last one.
That's right. It is looking good, isn't it? It's very, very cute. Now they're turning into carrots.
Yeah, I can't really say baseball bats
No,
anymore.
no more baseball bats, no more ice cream cones. I like the ice cream cone, the one the best.
Maybe we can come up with a summer version.
There you go. That's a good call.
All right, so then I'm just gonna go around, make sure that all the outer parts and pieces of my circle here are in fact fused.
Yeah, this is a very fun, cute project, Valerie.
Ready whenever you are, Patrick.
So the green that you're seeing here is ribbon. So this that she put in is ribbon, and then the green, that's going to be applique down fabric. So that's the differences. And both of those are in your kit. Remember, the kit is $12.50. This pattern is free, so you can get both of them on the website, on aboveandbeyondsewing.com. Well, you're very good at it, Susan.
Okay. Think we're fused.
We are fused up. Uh-oh, what happened? I'm missing a foot. So we're going to watch Cindy stitch a few of these, and then we're going to take a break while she does that and go over, and Kate's going to do the cutting for Mystery 56.
Okay. Well, normally I would do this with like an open toe foot just so I can see a little bit more. But okay, so I'm doing a blanket stitch, which I chose number 14 in the quilting menu. I'm going to change it to 3 and 3 for width and length.
3 and 3, is that your go-to?
It's Kate's go-to.
It is? Oh, good. Okay. That makes it yours. That's perfect. So 3 and 3. That's 3 on the width and 3 on the length. She never gives me those cute little hints. Those.
Okay. And for applique, you're really wanting to make sure that when you start, we're on the very edge of the fabric. So I've sort of kind of got it placed. I'm going to double check with putting my needle down manually
And
and
yes,
making micro adjustments as needed.
by the way, Susan, the mini applique foot would work great for this project because of all the circles that you have here. It's a very short foot, which allows you to get around those curves really, really easy. So yes, that's a fabulous idea.
Yeah, when I did my sample, we didn't have any of those.
No? Yeah.
So I didn't even think about it. Okay, so then you gotta have to kind of get acquainted with the pattern that it creates, right? So it goes down, up, down, left, right.
Good. Yep.
So,
I got it.
And really that more makes a difference when you get closer to your curves. But what I'm just doing is having that needle when it's in that up down motion just on the outside of my fabric, and that bite that goes left right is just coming into my fabric.
I like to do curly Q little figure 8s on my applique personally.
Okay, so I paid attention. It went down, up, down, left, right, stopped. So now I can come have the presser foot up. So you really want that pivoting feature on, and I'm just pivoting my fabric just a little bit, so that way it will restart that sequence in the stitch, but also keep that ability to follow the fabric.
Do you want me to get you an applique foot? Will it make it easier?
Do we have any?
I think so. I think we got one over there.
What do you need, Patrick?
See if you can find an open toe applique or the mini applique. She is actually using an orange in her for her thread. Paula, this side.
Yeah, so I am using for the lighter fabrics. I'm actually using the Mango Smoothie thread that we get in the Kimberbell kits.
Mango smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
With a C.
We'll just do this one. Thank you. I'm gonna finish this kit.
That's a good idea. Yep.
Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't want to start with orange.
Why not?
Because you usually start with your bottom applique piece first.
I get it. Oh, and it doesn't matter.
So
it doesn't
this
matter.
One, it won't matter. We'll just pretend like we did it. So this kind of curve, I'm gonna go a little bit slower just so I can make sure.
You're doing very well, Cindy.
Thank you.
Do all of you just love applique as much as me?
Do you feel like it's therapeutic, like Amanda says?
Therapeutic?
Uh-huh.
I think it's thera something.
It's there or something.
It is. It does make me want to drink.
What?
Does that count?
How does it make you want to drink?
Yes, Peggy, we will get that for you. Jane said she loves applique.
You know, it's been a new, and I've acquired an appreciation for it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have
You're
caught
actually
me dead
really-
doing this like a year ago.
You really are pretty good at it, though. You do a good job with it.
Oh, thank you.
I think it takes a certain, yeah,
Sense
that's
of
what.
OCD-ness,
Yeah, exactly. That's what
which
Melody.
I think is my problem.
Melody just said. She says she's way too impatient.
Okay, and then kind of once you get back up to like a straightaway, you can kind of pick up your speed a little bit.
And that is very correct, Wanda. That's the reason I have an IQ designer.
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat, I probably would have done this as IQ.
You know, Barb, we haven't done one of these in IQ designer in a long time on our lives.
I did have somebody ask me.
I could easily show you guys how to do this. It'd be very fun.
Okay,
I would just have.
do this last. And then I can pivot and go around this tiny little curve here.
How big is your circle? It's bigger
18.
than 18 inches.
Yeah, so it's bigger than the hoop.
Yeah, it is.
Even the new one.
Yeah, it would require multiple hoopings, which would be.
But as long as your fabric is marked up properly, that wouldn't be a problem, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because you can just do them in the quadrants, you know?
And that's my point, Peggy. She said, everything's therapeutic after you have a glass of wine. Or she said, it is there, but I say everything. Kate, you ready?
All right, then we get back to where we started.
And look at that. Our carrot is almost done.
Okay, so just gonna switch.
You did really good with that. So she's using a blanket stitch for this with the 3 millimeters on the width and 3 millimeters on the length. And yeah, Barb, we can do this again. You'll find that the IQ designer, I have a lot of fun with it because you can actually trace your carrot patterns in IQ designer and do the applique in your embroidery machine, which I absolutely is the only way I could do a project like this. These are hard too, because you got a lot of little humps,
pivoting
little humps to get over.
areas.
All right, so while Cindy does this, I think I'm going to go over and we are going to start cutting Mystery 56. Guess what the theme is? I bet you'll never guess when we start cutting.
Just looking at the kit, you can pretty much.
That's a good
figure it
point.
out.
Yep. So this project that we're doing today is called the Carrots Galore Table Topper. It is $12.50 for the kit. It is a free pattern, so you are going to be able to sew this pretty inexpensively for this little guy.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to the kit, so.
All right, you have fun. We'll be
All
back.
right.
Well, Catherine, are you ready? She knows she's in trouble when I call her Catherine.
Hi, everybody. Guess what I got?
And that's right.
This is the easiest mystery ever.
Oh, good.
Are you ready?
I am ready. I can't
Okay.
wait.
Let's cut.
That's good. Easiest mystery ever.
Oh yeah, it is the easiest mystery ever.
So,
After the last one in your applique attempt, I decided that we would use the
we're going to just use IQ Designer. That's
Designer
good.
for
All right.
applique.
See, this project, we're going to use IQ Designer. Woohoo.
But if you don't have IQ, We will give you the template so you can do traditional applique.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so we need a backing fabric, and the backing fabric could be different, but it will be some type of St. Patrick's Day print, and that is 45 inches by 20 inches. Then we need our background fabric, and I've chosen this really pretty cream, so it's not quite stark white, but it's a really pretty cream color. It's a motor print, and you need 5/8 of a yard for that one. And then you have a light green tone on tone, and this one you need 1/3 of a yard. And then you have a dark green fabric. This is a Kimberbell print, and this one you need 1/4 of a yard plus a fat 1/16.
2 cuts. Perfect.
Okay, and that's it.
That's the cutting instructions?
No, that's
Oh.
the supply instructions. Now we're going to cut, but you are going to be surprised. So we're going to take the cream fabric, we are going to even out this one side. And we need 2, see, I already found my first mistake. We need 2 5-inch strips.
Why you got such a tiny little rotary cutter? It's a cute little guy.
Because I want to.
That's all I need to know.
Okay, and then I'm going to stack these on top of each other. And I'm going to subcut these into 5-inch squares.
Melody wants to know, is the fold to the left?
The fold is at the bottom.
Fold is at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, but you're looking at it from the side.
So
come in front of it.
So it's to this side.
Whatever.
It's to the bottom. So it's to the right.
Okay, and then we are going to cut this into 5-inch squares.
But would it be to their left? Because they're looking at a screen.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're getting 4 at a time. And I need 13. That's 8. 11, 12. Are you going to make any mistakes?
You really have to ask that?
13.
Save it just in case.
13 5x5s.
Perfect.
Next, from this, I need 5. No, I don't. I need 2. No, I don't. I need 4 2-inch strips.
4 2-inch strips?
4 2-inch strips.
With the fabric.
With a fabric.
Guess what that's for?
What do you think it's for?
Our binding.
You are absolutely 100% incorrect.
Wrong. I knew you were going to say that.
Whoops.
Good job.
1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 2-inch strips. That is our background fabric cut.
Background fabric.
Next, we need the light
Oh, not
green.
background, not backing. I got it.
I'm glad. And we are going to square up this
Trim
one
that up.
side. we are going to cut 5 2-inch strips.
Is this a table runner?
Yes.
I don't know who's playing a computer game in the background. It might be Cindy over there doing her applique. You're just enough on this, don't you? Good job. No mistakes with that one.
2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to take our dark green fabric. Remember, you've got one that is 1/4 yard of fabric and one that is a fat 1/16. Out of the 1/4 yard of fabric, you are going to even up your one side.
And yes, by the way, Jerry, there are kits available for this. The kits for this one are $24.99 for Mystery 56.
And this one, we are going to cut 3. Oh, I almost made a mistake. 3 2.5.
There's lots of strips. Yes, so this Mystery 56 is $24.99, and as you can tell, it's going to be a perfect St. Patrick's Day table runner.
And you won't believe this, but that is all the cutting.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So you don't have to do anything with the fat 16th?
Nope.
Woohoo.
So 13 5x5s.
There's our applique fabric.
4 2-inch strips. 5 2-inch strips.
Are we going to do this in one day?
3 2.5 inches. I told you it was a quick one.
Yeah, that's good.
This one is a quick one. This will probably just be 2 parts, well, other than today. So we'll do one sewing. It depends how quickly Patrick sews. But it'll probably be 1 sewing and 1 applique lesson.
All right, perfect. All right, everybody. So that is Mystery 56. Again, that kit, if you want to participate, is $24.99 for that guy.
And we will do this next week.
Yay. All right. Can't wait. Let's go see how Cindy's doing. Do you have 2 carrots done?
I wanted to do all the green first.
Oh, did you? Uh-oh. I'm tripping over threads.
Did you see all of those?
So we're back to our table topper. Our carrot little table topper. So again, this particular project, we do have a kit for. It's $12.50. We also have a free pattern for you on the website.
And let me tell you, the open toe foot works
Makes a difference.
so much better that I can only imagine what the mini applique foot is like.
You do enough of this, you get good at it, huh? So again, she's actually using the metal open toe foot for this project. There's a lot of different applique style feet. There's a plastic open toe. There is a mini applique foot that just came out not too long ago. So you do have some different options when you're doing your applique. And yes, Jane, the mini is a fabulous foot. Just for, especially when you got a lot of
These little tight
rounded
curves,
edges like
yeah.
that. Yes, exactly. It makes it a lot easier to get around those. So we will have instructions for mystery 56 up on the website also right after live ends here. Yeah, that's a good idea to do all the green at once.
This would be such a pain in the butt to go back and forth in all those colors. Whew.
Two more is all. Good job. Is it hard to put together, by the way?
So we are going to have to create bias binding
Oh, yuck.
because we're on a circle. So I was going to go over how to get that started, but the binding, putting itself together is easy peasy. What time are we at?
We're right at 3.
Okay. So let me finish this carrot, stalk, stem, whatever it's called. And then we
Stalk
can go
is good.
over how to create our bias binding.
You did a great job on this.
Thank you. It's definitely fun. I saw a picture of it and I was like, I'm not really sure that we would get a pattern or anything like that in time, so I kind of just wung it.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you just made up this pattern. You mean you sort of
I
copied
saw
it?
something like it, and then yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so obviously you're just gonna continue that process for forever.
That's awesome. Paul is making stuff for comments sold too, I think. Oh, are you?
No, there's still a little bit, but not very much. Huh? It's in here too. I know, I just cut fat 16ths of these, of this. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're cutting for this.
Yes.
I thought you were cutting for something else.
No, I'm
and I
cutting
was
for
like,
your kids.
Okay. So we're gonna steal out of the kit for right now because I don't know where my piece went. Okay, so I provided you either in the instructions or in so we have a square and we are going to cut said square for our binding on the diagonal, so from corner to corner.
from corner to corner. Mm-hmm. And yes, Melody, I would agree with you. The staff is very, very talented.
Okay, so here we have a peak, and here we have a valley. And we are going to lay them side by side.
Okay.
Okay, and then we are going to flip over from the peak to valley side this piece and make them right sides together. Okay, now because it's on the bias and we need to account for the fact that if we sewed it from this point to this point and then opened our seam, because we have a 1/4 of an inch, we would be off by a 1/4. Okay, it would shift this whole part of it down a 1/4 of an inch. So to account for that, we need to shift our fabric and offset it by a 1/4 of an inch.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So we'll have a 1/4 of an inch hang over on this side and be short a 1/4 of an inch down here on this side.
Perfect. Okay.
Then you would stitch your 1/4 of an inch all the way down here, reopen it back up. Okay, and in a perfect world it'd be stitched and it would look great and it would look like that. Okay?
Perfect.
So we're going to pretend these are sewn together. Now, at that point, you're going to cut 2 1/4 inch strips from the long edge. So you're going to have your, what is this, a parallelogram?
Good call.
Okay.
I knew geometry would come into handy eventually.
Right. So 2 1/4 inch strips. You would do. I think you need 3, I think is how many I needed. And then you would join your strips in this same manner. So if this was the corner of one strip and this was the next corner, you would still lay them right sides together with that 1/4 inch offset to create your one large piece of strip binding strip.
And so what we're doing is we're creating the binding that's going all the way around our circle. Sandy, yes, the kit is available on the website. So we do have it up on the website. It's under Facebook Live products. Did you find it?
Found it.
That's good. So it's under the Facebook Live products, and you can buy a kit. It's $12.50. It does come with everything except the batting. So you're not going to get the batting with this project, but you will get everything else you need to make this cute little table topper.
Yep. And then to quilt it together, because it was a single-sided fusible, I just sprinkled some free fuse on the back in order to
Oh, you did stippling.
stick
Look at
the
that.
back. Oh, I did not.
Who did that for you?
Kate was a doll, and she did it for me.
Good. That's awesome. Yeah.
Just some light stitching, and then you could even do a little stipple in the middle too. But other than that, it then would be all nice and complete.
Woohoo. All right, everybody. So again, hopefully you enjoyed that today. Again, we will have instructions for Mystery 56. Hopefully you all found the kit and it was all good. I know we got the inventory problem straightened out, so hopefully everybody who wanted it got it. All right, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow at 2:00. Again, it'll be our comment sold sale, so we're looking forward to seeing you all.
That has the link on there.
That's perfect. All right, sounds good. All right, everybody, have fun. We'll see ya.
All right, thanks.
Bye.